Hello and welcome. It's Kylie Bertucci, Stampin Up demonstrator in Australia. Welcome. So good to see you all. Oh my goodness, it's been a whirlwind of a week. As many of you know, particularly if you're one of our members, we unfortunately had to fly to Melbourne last week for two funerals. So it was a pretty tough week, but also there was a lot of good things that did come out of it. So sadly, my cousin passed away at 41, very young and very unexpected. So that's been really challenging for my family. However, it was really, really lovely to see all of my family together again. My siblings, I've got four younger siblings, and all of us were together. So that means so much because, yeah, it's not often that we get to be together like that. Sorry for my wet hair too, by the way, because I'm running around like a chook with no head. Now I'm just going to turn this light on over here, and my body has decided to have a little bit of a stress attack, which happens when you're under stress, right? That's how it works. But yeah, I've got really bad sciatica back again, which I had. I think the last flare up I had was December, January. So it's been pretty good. Like I was really happy for quite some time, but now it's just really flared back up again. So if I look a little bit in pain, there's a lot going on for the Bertucci's at the moment, but we keep going. We keep plugging along, and we do what we can. We don't set the world on fire, but we just try and be consistent and do what we can. But yeah, definitely hug your loved ones. The other friend that passed away, she had cancer for many years. In her, I think she was late 60s, maybe, I don't even think she was, maybe early 70s. But I'm really close with her sister and really close with her daughter. And both of them have actually come to Perth. They came to Perth to see our graduation for the school that we're in. And yeah, we were really close with a lot of the family, like her nephews and nieces. I know her son and daughter-in-law. I saw their first child, like not actually in the hospital, but we went and visited their firstborn child in the hospital. So there's a lot of connections to that family, and it kind of was like a real blessing to have the opportunity to go to that funeral, because had my cousin not passed away, I don't think we would have been able to make the trip over from Melbourne to Perth. For those of you who are not Aussies, the trip is about 4 hours by plane. Sometimes coming back it's about 4.5. So it's a big expense, and it's also a long trip, but well worth it. Like so good to stay with Bruno's mum. Our members got to see Nonna Jeanette behind the scenes. She was making some beautiful pasta, and we had some cannelloni from Bruno's sister. His other sister made some yummy schnitzel. So it was just, yeah, a really nice family catch up as well. I think things like this remind you of how important it is to connect with your family. Yeah, so it was really nice. I got some really nice photos of my family all together, which is the first time, as I said, that we've been together in over a decade. I'll show you a photo here of all of us together with my mum. And my mum will be coming over to Perth soon too, so that would be nice to spend a bit more time with her. I'll just put the camera down so that you can see our family all together here. I think the brightness should be, oh yeah, we'll turn that down too. Okay, that should be good. Let's have a look. So this is my family. So my sister, brothers, these two are twins here, Simon and Sarah, Luke, me, and Mum. So that's all of us together. After the funeral, Bruno made sure that we got a family photo together. So it was really beautiful to catch up with them and to see everyone. And of course, for laughs, we had to make sure that we did some AI, and Bruno turned us all into Muppets. I know I'm looking pretty good. So we still had laughs. Look at Kylie as a Muppet. And randomly, look how similar me and my sister's hair. We didn't plan that, but our hair's so similar at the moment. So yeah, so that's our little Muppet photo that Bruno made sure that we got, which was pretty funny. And of course, while I was there, we had to make donuts because we had friends attending a school. So I was doing 2 batches of donuts at a time in Mum's 2 fryers. Jessie lent me her new TM7 Thermomix. So I had a little bit of a play with that. So yeah, it was very busy, but I definitely stacked on the weight with all the pasta and the eating and drinking, and because what else do you do when you're grieving? That's the best way to help it, right? Doesn't cure it, but it helps. Hello, Bruno Bertucci. Good to see you from the other room. So hello to everyone. I just want to see who's on at the moment. Say hello and where you're from if you can. I forgot to get my glasses, so actually if Bruno wants to get me, I think there's some readers on my side table. I have no idea where they're on the coffee table next to the TV. I remembered where both of them are. So let's see who's on. Christine, Adelheid. Yeah, please say hello if you're watching. Cindy, Judith, woo! Shoshana, is it? Shoshana? Oh, that's a beautiful name. From New Mexico, not often that I catch you live. So good to see you. Thank you for watching the replays. That means you watch the replays. Very appreciative. Adelheid sending hugs. Thank you. Randy, Hope, Renee, Elaine. Oh, Sarah. So good to see you all here. Judith as well. You're visiting family and friends in Adelaide at the moment, but still found time to watch. Oh, thank you, Judith. Thank you, Bruno Bertucci. Really appreciate it. So last night I got inspired. I watched Bruno's mum. Got a little bit of a mark there. I don't know what that's from. But I watched Bruno's mum make some beautiful Italian pasta sauce, and I've always wanted to learn the key secrets to making a good Italian pasta tomato sauce. So I'm hoping that this batch that I did last night is the winner, because I was like, I really, really just want to be able to have it here, to have it ready, and yeah, it would be so good just to have as a backup in the fridge, because at Bruno's mum's place, Jeanette's, it was just always in the fridge. There was always pasta sauce. So I thought it's just a really handy thing. Like, what if someone pops over? No problem. I'll just cook some pasta and we've got sauce. So it just would be really handy, I think, to have constantly in cycle. And I'll do a massive batch and just have it there. I don't know how long it lasts for, but I could probably even freeze it. So, yeah, I did it last night and I cooked it, I think, for about 4 hours. And I think that's the key. And I also mashed the onions. Bruno said his mum didn't used to do that, but the last time we were there, she did mash them. I don't know if she just wanted to make it quicker and easier. But I did it in the Thermomix with the garlic and the onion and mashed them together and then just cooked them off really slowly in some oil. And then added the tomato sauce in and cooked it off with salt for I think at least 4 hours it would have been in there. So I think that's the key. A lot of oil, good amount of salt, good tomatoes, because they used to make their own. So I used mutti tomatoes, but there's apparently another one that's like traditional San Marino or something like that. But yeah, that's apparently really good. Yeah, so we'll see how it tastes. I think I had a little bit of a taste last night. And randomly, some people, and I don't know if you're one of these people, but I asked an Italian lady that we know in their area, and I said, how do you do your sauce? It's really interesting asking different Italians how, like different regions, how they do it. And she actually puts her Parmesan cheese in the sauce. And I was like, that's a bit weird. But it's actually the hard, like, pecorino, not pecorino, like the not formaggio. What's the name of that cheese that Bruno loves? But it's basically Parmesan, but it's like another form of Parmesan, but the hard Parmesan. And you chop it, and you even use the skins. When there's like a skin, a hard bit of cheese at the base, they put that in the pasta sauce, a lot of Italians apparently, and it gives the umami flavor. Like, who knew? And some put salt, but I think when you cook it for that long, that you don't really need the salt. I mean, the sugar, because it just takes all the bitterness out of it. Interestingly, another tip I saw, which I thought was amazing, was to peel a whole carrot, take the stems off, and put a whole carrot in with your cooking to take the bitterness out, because the carrot apparently adds some sweetness. So you just put a whole carrot and then at the end you pull it out. So all these new tips I'm learning. I definitely want to try that with the carrot. I put the sauce on a bit too late and I didn't have any carrots in the fridge. So definitely have to do that next time. Because I did make some risotto, some lemon risotto with the lemon rind and everything. And yeah, I could possibly do some arancini. Yummy. Maybe that's what I can do tonight. I was thinking, what can I make? Because we're going out to dinner, and we're going to dinner to a couple's place, and they own their own cafe. Like, what can I make that they have not tried before? Or, that they're not eating all the time. Like, I think they're probably really over desserts, and I'm sure that they will have desserts on tap when we go for dinner. But yeah, maybe something savory like arancini would be a bit special with beautiful tomato sauce. Okay, that's a good idea. And maybe some Turkish bread, like I think that could work really well. All right, that's going to be my job today if I get time. There's so much happening. So hello. Now, I do want to do a big public announcement before we jump into our exciting card today, which is called, what is the name of our card that we're making today? We're doing Fun Fold, peeps. We're going all Fun Fold. And it is called a Interlocking and Expanding Accordion card. Do you like the sound of that? Now, this is actually something that I found from the fantastic Lisa Curcio. And there was quite a few other demonstrators that have done this as well over the years. But I've always wanted to do this. I've always wanted to try it. I've always looked at it and thought, I'd love to try it, but it's in the too hard basket. My brain can't handle it. And the idea of turning it into metric was like, no, I can't do it. Because I could not find a metric measurement for my life. I could not see it anywhere. So I had to come up with this from scratch, from my brain, who does not like math. That's how much I love all of you. I was very tempted to make it my tutorial of the month for next month, but then none of you would get to see it unless you buy it. So this is just a really amazing. I'm going to cry now. It's amazing free class because we want you to realize the value of online stamping retreat, because currently it is still open to purchase. So we want you to go there. This is a public announcement for all of you watching live, because literally after this live, we're closing them all down. It's the last opportunity to go and get all of the retreats from the past. So let me put up the link. There's the link there. So it's online stamping retreats, and it's got a whole section of all the retreats that you can purchase. I might even show you here just while you're jumping on there, because I know some of you are like, what? It's going. Oh my goodness, we need to go there now. So this is what you should see when you go over there by using that link that I've just shown you. So if you sign in, which is up the corner here, you should be able to sign in, but it will tell you which ones, like if it says learn more, then you can purchase it. If it says view course, then you've already purchased that one. So I've got a few here that I need to add to my collection. I've got 3 more to add to my collection here. The fall retreat, session 1 in February 2024, and then this one here. Oh, that one there's waitlist, so that's why that one's learn more. So you can put your name down for that one. But all the others I've purchased. Now, currently, we normally sell them for $45 US, but currently all of the previous ones are $35 US. So please don't miss out on this amazing opportunity. And the one that we just had is here. And there's also some amazing opportunity to go over to our Facebook page, and I'll give you the link for that one, because on our Facebook page it has all the samples that everyone's done. So this would be a great way to say, well, do I actually want to purchase this? Is it worthwhile? Well, it has every single retreat that we've ever done. I need a bit of coffee. That we've ever done, and you can see what everyone's done. Ready?
Did someone say Beveragino?
They did.
Did someone say Beveragino? Beveragino!
Yes, Beveragino time. Get your coffee. You can do it. Okay, let's jump on in. So that is that. Please go over there. We're about to close it. Go and get your online stamping retreats. Do you like how bossy I am too? Go and get them now. Now, the other thing that we have is video class bundle, celebratory sip, so they're 10 times fast. Really fun video. You need to check this out. It is so fun. And my card is super fun fold. I'm really enjoying it. It's a great, and you're going to be able to use it again and again. And it's cheap as chips. In fact, cheaper than chips, because you get 12 classes for $22. It's less than $2 a class. $2 a class, and you get lifetime access. It's a no-brainer, people. Plus, if you live in Australia and you shop with us, if you want to go shopping for some Stampin' Up supplies, which I know you will, especially after today, because it's the last chance to get 50% off your sweets. Buy one, get 50% off the next one, and it will come off the one that's of lesser value. So I'll do some girl math for you all today. But yeah, you get it for free if you shop with us. So it's a great time to do a little shoppy shop with celebratory sips. But there's also a whole lot of other ones. So scan the QR code. You'll see a whole range of different classes that we've done. All of the other ones are available at the same price. And you don't have to have the products in order to use these classes, because you can just swap out the products, put some paper in, use a different stamp set, whatever you want. So please don't think, oh, I have to have that suite in order to do this project or this class. And you don't have to be Stampin' Up, and you can be a demonstrator too. All we ask is don't send the tutorial to anyone. That's all we ask, because, you know, that supports us. But you're welcome to make it your own, change it up a little bit, do a new tutorial, and you can do that in a class. That's totally up to you. We have no problems with that. So that is a great opportunity for our lovely demonstrators out there. So let's have a little look at the prototype that I've done. I haven't decorated it because it was getting very late last night, and my poor little sciatica, or sciatica, it's actually sciatica, but I've got a lot of different names for it. Sciatica. We like sciatica. Sounds like a girl's name. Marsha, sciatica. So this is my prototype. You ready to receive, people? It's so cool. We're going to be doing lots of fun decorating today. So this is a perfect one if you have a lot of DSP, a lot of design series paper. So this is the front cover. Normal size for Australia. So it's the typical size. And when we open it up, we're going to go like this. What is going on here? Ta-da! So this is what it's going to look like. It's a bit shabby because I tried different techniques to try and hold the dies in place. And of course, every single one that I tried didn't work. I need some more of those Post-it notes, Bruno Bertucci. Do you have any on your desk? I was so tired last night that I couldn't even walk to Bruno's office to get the Post-it note tape. It's really good, that stuff. So this is our card. Now, I've always looked at this and been very intimidated by it, but it's actually, once you get the measurements right, then it's actually not that bad at all. It's quite simple, actually. And I've done it a little bit different to the ones that I've seen online. because I wanted to be able to do this without having to have a 12 by 12. So I've just added a little piece on here. So I'll show you how to do that. So it's just the 2 regular sized card bases. And this piece here, like I thought it was going to be quite difficult to figure out, but I ended up using my card template tutorial, and I used this piece here to see if it would fit in the die that I was using. And so then I just replicated that, like, because this is joined as well. But I replicated that 3 times, because as you can see, like each piece is like this. And then it works out so perfect that I can do this, because that's the inside piece, and it can have a really nice, beautiful border in there. And this is a perfect size for the Love It Chop It. You know, when we do the Poppy Parade size, this one here is actually the half of Poppy Parade. Two halves, if you join those together. So I made the old olive layer specifically for Love It Chop It, so that we could get more out of our paper. So you can see here, that's the Poppy Parade size. These are my card templates, by the way. If you haven't seen my card templates before, where have you been? You need them in your life. Tell me now in the chat what having the card templates means to you. Do you use them every day? So yeah, that's half and half. So Poppy Parade is great for Love It Chop It, and you'll see today when we do the front cover and the back cover, that's my go-to for the size of cutting my designer series paper. So if you have issues cutting your paper, you can cut 6 of these out of a 12 by 12 piece of paper, which is so awesome. It's just, for me, cutting down my 12 by 12 into this size is the best thing for me. You can, of course, cut it into Cajun Craze size, which is like a full size, but even then you can't do the whole pack that size. So I like Poppy Parade because you can do like a consistent cutting, or just cut them 4 by 6, but then cut it down to the size that you want. So yeah, if you don't have my card templates, oh my goodness, where have you been? Where have you been? Can everyone tell them that they need to get it? Because like, I know I don't know how you craft without them, to be honest, because they are a converter, they're a real life sketch, they help you to see the sizing for things that you want to do, and yeah, they're my daily go-to on what layout I'm going to be making, and they just give me like a visual, and they spit out the measurements for me, so I'm not having to guess all the time. It's like, oh my goodness, I hated the math bit of card making. So if you're one of those people that, you know, would cut and then you're like, oh, I've got to cut a bit more, and then, oh, I've got to cut a bit more, oh, this is not straight on that side. No, don't muck around cutting all your paper up and wasting it. You're going to save money. They're only $5 Australian, and you get all the updates whenever we add an update, whenever we add a layer for $5. It's a bargain, people. Go get one if you haven't got them. And if you have lost yours and you purchased it in the past, just let us know. We can resend it for you. It's no drama. I print up the full sheet as well as making the card template, but I also have in the Imperial, that isn't my go-to measurement. I really only use the sheet. But for this, I think it will be fantastic to have the Imperial size, because you'll just basically swap it out for this old olive and what was the other size? It wasn't Berry Burst, was it? Oh yeah, Berry Burst, sorry. Berry Burst. So as long as you have your American sizing, then that's going to be your size for your measurements for this card. So 2 of the Gorgeous Grape size is the base, with the connector in the middle, and then this one is Berry Burst 3 times, and one of them just has like a little lip, like a half an inch lip. So I'll show you how to do that. So you ready to cut, people? So you can come along with me on a little journey. We'll do a little bit of decorating as well, and I'll cut up another one so we can have 2 prototypes. So this one I'm just going to do in a lighter colour because I want you to see the score lines and things like that. And I've decided to use, because I think that this is a must have suite. If you haven't got this in your repertoire, then you need the Botanical Textures products, because oh, it is absolutely gorgeous. So I haven't chopped these up and put them in containers in a while, because when I do my videos, I really want to show you all how to do Love It, Chop It. But in the past, I would just use our clear cases, which you can buy in a set of 5, and chop this entire pack down. And when you chop the entire pack down, the whole 12 by 12 pack of paper fits in one clear case, which is fantastic, because then you have everything together, including all your scrap pieces. I'd cut them down so that they all fit in the clear case. And as a card maker, I found it wonderful. Even when I was doing 3D projects, a lot of people are like, oh, I don't want to cut them down because of 3D projects. Very rarely do I use a whole sheet of paper. And usually what I can do is use like a 12 by 12 piece of cardstock and then stick paper on. And I've never found that I'm like, oh, I wish I didn't cut that. It just somehow I've always been happy. So get this one. This is the Botanical Textures. It's a must have. And it's got these beautiful neutral dots. I couldn't find my packet that I had here. I think I just really didn't look properly last night. But anyway, I stole these from Bruno's Craft Room, which is why they don't have all of the labeling and things like that on top. I don't have no idea where it went. I'm like, where would they have gone? I mean, these have to be one of my favorite embellishments of all time. Like, so amazing. It's like, yes, please. This is the best Stampin' Up. Because I love embellishments. I use them on pretty much every card that I do. And to have them in neutral is just the best. So I'm just going to bring up the botanicals for you so that we can do a bit of girl math here for you. Because this suite of products is $176. So I'll share my screen here. So $176 for this one. And it is absolutely gorgeous. So if you wanted to really get value out of this, you could add, there's another suite of products, and it's got up the top here, to buy, get 50% on all suites and products. It's also got I think it was the florals, which is the one that we're doing for next month. Florals in Bloom. That one is amazing, and to be able to get this one half price and then get the Florals in Bloom, which is going to be our tutorial for next month, yeah, you're winning. It's so good. So yeah, we've got a really nice die here. I don't know if I actually got the die out, the stamp set out, so I'm going to grab that now because we'll use that a fair bit as well. So we've got the natural matte dots. We've got the textured notes. Let's have a look if I've pulled that out. No, that's the one I haven't pulled out. But I've got the dies, and the dies are going to be fantastic with this particular card. It's just perfect. So where is textured? There you are, textured notes. So look at that. Isn't that stunning? And if we do, I think we'll change it up, because on this side, and there's actually 2 packs of paper with this one too. So we've got this one here, the 12 by 12 Botanical Textures. And I think that there's this one here, isn't there? Yes. What's this one called? Let's look for the other paper. Woven Textures. So maybe, yeah, that can be our other one to try. Woven Textures. Because I was thinking, why is this only in black and white? I thought it had... That might actually be one of the ones that are in Bruno's room. Yes, I think it is. But anyway, if you hear me, Bruno, do you have Woven Textures? Because it is one of Bruno's absolute favourites as well. I can't see it here, so it must Must be in Bruno's room. Do you like how I'm saying Bruno, Bruno? Even though Mum didn't have an accent. She's very Aussie sounding. So, good. Let's do some chopping. Love it, chop it. So I think I'm going to do, should we do smoky slate? I think that will be a good base for this one. And then if you wanted to do like crumb cake with the woven textures, that would be amazing. Because I think, yeah, it has so many beautiful designs in it. So we're going to need quite a few sheets actually. So we've got that one. You can use some scraps too. But I think just the 2 sheets will actually be fine for this project. So the first thing to do is to cut our card bases, which, as I mentioned, if you have my card templates, it's all you need to be able to do this project, and you will be flying. So you just get your cardstock, cut it at gorgeous grape size.
We can't see what you're doing.
Oh, sorry, yes, you can't. Thank you. Thanks, Bruno. So if we go down, well, we've got our smoky slate here, and I'm going to cut it in half, which is the gorgeous grape size. I'm just going to go back to my live. Good. Well, thank you, Bruno Bertucci. And, oh, it's not in there. Well, do you mind coming back when you get an uno momento, Bruno, and having a look in the drawer? Thank you. That would be very, very good, because I'd love to show it. I don't understand why it wouldn't be in there. Very strange. Now, the next size, as I said, is going to be the Old Olive is the inside. We need the Berry Burst size. So if we have a look at Berry Burst, and we need, like when you see the width here, so we're going to cut it so that each piece is like 3 of these. So we're going to need 2 lots, and we need to cut it at the size, the largest size first. So cut that at the largest size of the Berry Burst. And then what we're going to do, one is just going to be 3 times the width of this, and the other is going to have just a little bit extra, just so that we have a lip that we can glue it down to. So that's the first one, and we're going to score that at the Berry Burst sizing. So we're going to go there, so 2 times what the Berry Burst is, and then you're left with the 3 panels Berry Burst size. Okay, and this one, remember, we're going to do it the same, but we're just adding a little bit extra. So I think maybe if you do metric, just like 1.5 centimeters bigger, and then that means that you need to score it 3 times. So you're going to do it the 3 sizes of Berry Burst, just so that you've got the score where the lip is here, to see how you can see that there. So it's got the exact same thing, but we're just going to join these 2 together using that little lip there, so that goes all the way along on the inside. So that is that. So we'll just score all of those, and then we'll do the cutting of the dies. So this one here needs to go, so we've got some valleys and some mountains here. Yes, so this was going to be a mountain when it joins. Is it a mountain, that one? Oh no, it's a valley, because there ain't no valley high enough. Low enough? High enough. Oh, mountain high enough, that's right. So there we go. So first one's valley, mountain, and then valley, and then the join here, and then we need Is this Valley? Yes, Valley. No, Mountain and Valley. So just, look at what I've done and then you'll know which way to go. I've got a prototype here that I can copy, so that's good. So there you go. So that's going to be all of it joined together like so. Yeah. And then we've got the base. So the base, all we need to do is, we've got these two here, the two pieces. And we do need a little scrap piece, which I do have plenty of. It's a good way to use up your scraps, just to join the two of them together. Easy peasy, peeps. How are you following so far? So if you like these sort of tutorials, like where we're doing a fun fold, where it just breaks it all down and makes it really easy to do, then you need the online stamping retreat in your life, because all of those videos, hours and hours of content, is available to you. There we go. And the scrap piece, you just need to make it the same size as your card base, so whatever your card base is in your country, and then just give yourself a little bit of space. You don't want it too big, because then it will cut into, like, it'll be in the way of when you need to do your die cutting. Ask me how I know, everyone. Now, is that the right colour? Yes. So just your normal card base. And what I like to do with this, so it's just like your gorgeous grape size, the largest size. And then what I like to do is actually score it before I chop it. It's just easier. So I've decided for my metric measurement to do it about 3 centimeters. So I've scored it at 1.5 and then cut it at 3, just so that it's ready to go. And that's actually going to be a mountain fold, because we're going to stick these pieces onto it like this. Isn't that cool? So that is all of our mechanisms, all of the things that we need, all ready to go. What do you think so far? So the only thing left to do is the die cutting. Oh, yes, there's washi here.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm just dropping the car.
Oh, thank you. Did you...
I don't have it.
Do you mind having a quick look? Awesomeness. Thank you. Because I don't know what... Hey?
I did respond.
Oh, where?
That I didn't have it.
Oh, yeah.
When you asked.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know where it would have disappeared you to. Bruno's doing the hard job of registering our car to Perth. I'm very grateful. Thank you, Bruno. Oh, no, that's not it. It's gone for a walkabout. We'll find it one day. One day it will turn up. It's so random.
I'll look for it.
Hey?
I'll look for it.
Yeah. So, what do we need? Now, the other thing that I was... Oh, no, that's good, because I found the old washi, because I was going to ask if you had Post-it note tape. Now, these are the dies that I've used for this project, which is why I think this suite is amazing. And look at these beautiful, beautiful dies. Aren't they fantastic? I love them. So this is the sizing, because you just want to make sure that it can go through, like whatever size you pick. Now, you can see, actually, this is a really good thing that I've shown you here. So I wasn't able to go through, right? But keep in mind that it's cutting it from the top. So as long as it's within the parameters of that cut, then it's going to be okay. Because I was thinking, oh, I need the next size up. But I forgot that it wouldn't include that. So that worked out very well. So let us have a little looky here. I'm going to tape this and so that we can cut it. And I haven't glued anything down, like any of our prototypes, because we're going to decorate, we're going to do a few things. So at this stage, I don't want anything to be stuck together. Now, this one here, they can get really sticky. Even washi can get really sticky. So just sort of, you know, take a little bit of that tackiness off by putting it on your clothes. Yeah, just to take a little bit of that sticky away. Now, you want to line it up as best you can. With it, a lot of the dies, they're very much based on the US sizing. So in like pretty much the rest of the world other than Canada and the US, it's always just that little bit out. Like it's bigger here than it is on the sides. And it's fine. Like I think it works fine for this card. But just a note that you're not going to get it absolutely spot on, which, yeah, would be amazing if we could have dies for the US and dies for the, you know, and Canada, and then dies for the rest of the world. So I'll bring in our Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, pop this in, and then just run it through. Sorry about the jumping. Okay, so that's number one. And you can keep this piece here. Look, I'm sure there's something we can use this for when it comes to decorating the front. And then you've got to make sure that it's the right side. I mean, you can flip it easy enough because this doesn't have stitches on here. And even if you wanted to, you could even put these together if you're like really wanting it to be exactly spot on. Put these two together and then pop your die over the top like so. But yeah, I'm happy with eyeballing. It just might be a little bit thick to run through the machine, but yeah, just an option. So probably the only pressure point with this card is decorating this border here, because then we're going to have to get another piece. Now let me just look at this through my glasses, make sure that it's all happy. Yes, good. Good. Being very careful. There we go. Good. Now, the other thing that we want to do, so we've got those two pieces together, and that's going to be joined there. This is fantastic. Have I got the right? Yes, good. Now, the other thing that I want to do, I'll bring that over and we'll bring that back when we need it. Being very careful carrying this over with my sciatica. I've got a little sciatica pillow too to help. Tell you what, my mum used to get this, and I would have empathy for her, yes, of course. But until you actually go through something yourself, you don't realise how painful sciatica is until you've had it. You're like, oh, wow, yeah, this is next level. Next level pain. Okay, so we've got something there that's looking good. I think I left my glue lid off last night. Kylie. It's all right, I forgive you. You were in pain. I give you permission to open a new one. Oh no, these are old ones too. But at least they've got lid on. They might actually work straight away. No. See, this is why Stampin' Up created this fabulous glue taker, glue undoer, because people like me end up blocking their glue, and that's okay because we have a tool to unblock it. Yes. So I'm just going to do one side to start with, and we're going to stick that down. Now this is our join. This is so that it joins the two pieces together without having to have 12 by 12. You could 100% do that if you wanted to, but I think even 12 by 12 was a bit short. And I'll link you to Lisa's tutorial as well so you can see some tips, because I learned quite a few things from her, but I did do things a little bit different too. She rather than doing the 2 panels, she did like 3 panels using 12 by 12 and then added another piece on. But I thought, I wonder if you can do it without having the needing 12 by 12. So yeah, I just like to sort of mix things up a little bit and see take what others have done and make it my own. Same but different. And we're going to bring that in and just have it as close as you can, because then it's pretty much like there's no seam then, and you just want to make sure that you check that it's not overhanging anywhere. But that looks great. I'm really happy with that. So that's that one. And then let's connect these two together. Move you out of the way. And then we can start decorating. So it comes together really quickly. It's a great card. It's a mantelpiece card, which, you know, I love mantelpiece cards. I love going into someone's house and seeing one of our cards sitting on their bookcase or on a table. So that's the accordion part. So what we're going to do eventually, once we finish decorating all of this, all it is now from this point is just feeding this through and gluing down. And I found gluing this first one down on the side here, lining it all up, making sure that it's lined up, like I had this pulled open so that I could see where I'm gluing it in terms of, you know, this measurement here, and then looking at this measurement and trying to line it up as best as I can. And yeah, it kind of would tell me where to go then, tell you where to go. And then what we're going to do, and I'll repeat this when we're at this step as well, then what I did was close this all up once that's glued down, make sure that everything's lined up and everything's happy, and then put glue here and closed it. And that to me was the best way to make sure that it was where it needed to be then. Like I wasn't pulling on it too much, but even then it's really not a drama. It's very, very forgiving. Like you could easily glue this down without having to do that and it would be fine. So what do you think? It's pretty cool, isn't it? And it's great with these dies. I just think with this suite, it's the perfect way to use these rectangle dies. So the only pressure point is this one that we're about to do now. So bear with me if I make a mistake, but I think we're going to do good. I have confidence in us, peeps. I think we can do it. Together we can. So what we're going to need to do is, because Lisa actually, her tutorial was really good and it helped me have creative confidence, because Lisa's amazing like that. So we've got the dies that are already, you know, layered and stacked. So that's an amazing opportunity that it's already ready to go, and that's going to help us get this border that we need for paper. So the best thing to do, and this is what Lisa did as well, is to cut your designer series paper down to a Poppy Parade size. And I think I'm going to use this one here. It's just so gorgeous. And what I like to do with my paper, when it's big like this and I'm about to cut into it, the first thing I like to do is just cut it in half. So this is just your 6 inches by 12 inches. Just keep in mind that whatever size you cut it, your card bases are going to be in the opposite direction. Okay, so you're cutting it basically, yeah, in a different direction to what you're going to need. So just keep that in mind. And then we need these two. And it's good that they're lined up as well. I think it looks really nice in cards like this when they line up. So just keep an eye on that. Or if you have like a landscape style paper, it's really good for that as well. Now let's have a little look here to make sure, yes, they're the two pieces. Now what Lisa did, and I thought was very smart in this section here, she just temporarily tacked it down, and I'll use my washi tape that I used before. I've kept that for this very purpose. And she very simply, because we're going to be using this one on top, what I want to do, I've got to change my trimmer blades. It's time. You know what I could do? There is something I do like to do. Just a little hot tip, because I tend to go one way, go in one direction all the time, not the band, one direction. So I'm just going to flip it and see if that makes it, because I always tend to go up rather than down. So I think, yeah, that might save me, give me a bit extra time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip this over. I know this sounds really strange, but it will make sense in a moment. Lisa I think maybe she did it the same way, actually, I'm not sure, but I really want to draw, because we've lined that up as best as possible with our eyeballs. And then we come in, and she's got some amazing pencils and things that you can purchase from Lisa's craft room supplies. But all she did was just come on in here and, whoops, don't want to draw on the actual card. Good thing I'm using a pencil. We'll just rub out those little mistakies there. Oh, what's that? It's like the eraser has gone. It's so cold here in Perth at the moment that it's gone rock hard. Anyway, we'll just pretend that that's not there. Good thing that that's the back. We can decorate that later. Okay, so that's that one. And we'll do it again on the other side. And I'm going to keep this to my right so I know that it's for the right side. I mean, it'll be pretty easy to figure out because we've got the way that we've cut the paper. It will tell us where to line it up. And again, we'll do the same on this side. Now this will make sense in a moment because this is going to help us to know where to put our die when we're cutting. As simple as that. So as you can see, this is the only pressure point. And is it really? I don't think it is actually. I think I had too much drama in my head, which is what I do with these type of cards. I think I make them bigger than what they actually are. And I go, oh my goodness, how am I going to do that? Like, how am I going to show them on the video? And I make it all very dramatic. How am I going to do that? Can't do it. Are we our own worst enemy? Yes, we are. Why do we do this to ourselves? We stop ourselves from having opportunities because of this little brain of ours. Hello, Sally, welcome. So we've got this all ready to go. And again, we'll bring in our handy little washi pieces. We'll line up this pencil mark that we've made, which actually looks really nice on this paper, by the way. Could be a new little decoration piece to do. It looks like a beautiful frame that's the same color. Keep that little technique in mind. Okay, so is that lined up pretty good? Yeah, I think that's good. So we'll do that, run it through, and then we'll do the other one. And that is it. That's the most difficult bit. Was it that difficult? No, it really wasn't. And again, don't use throw this paper out because we've got lots of decorating that we want to do. Oh, it's very skew-if, but I will forgive you, Kylie, because we did trace it, so it could be a little bit skew-if on the base, which is why we need to trace it, because we could think we had it all worked out. We could think that we're all lined up, but in actual fact, we're compensating for borders and things like that on the card. So we'll have a look in a moment and see how it looks when we stick it down on the card. Okay, that looks good. Run that through. Oh, someone's here. I better get it because it's probably the post. And Bruno's not here, so please forgive me, lovely people. See you in a moment. Hi, how's it going?
Yeah, somebody else has left the
Oh, no, that's to pick up. Yeah,
Oh, there to pick up.
yeah.
Oh.
Thank you.
So a parcel for Kylie Bertucci.
Yes, that's the one.
That's you. Type your name in so you can sign for it.
Thank you.
Sign your
Brilliant.
Kylie.
Awesome.
Well,
Legend,
So
thank
that's
you.
sandals. So you just bag them up and.
Yeah, no, come and pick it up.
And how long does it take for them to come?
Oh, not long, day.
So what you told them yesterday
Yeah.
they'd be out and
Yeah.
they
And they come the next day.
Cool.
Yeah, thank you. Have a good one. Interesting. I don't know what this could be, but it looks very exciting. Oh, it's from Stampin' Up. I think we have to do an unboxing video. Good thing I did it because it said to sign, but Bruno even had like leave at front door. So that's a bit random. Why would they have not? Yeah, anyway, he was very friendly. It's the first time that I've had someone be friendly and I'm like, I've got to go. I didn't say that, of course, though. Stayed there and had a yarn with him, so sorry for the delay. Okay, what do we have? Oh, I don't know if this is ours, but this is a bit exciting because Bruno said we were going to save up for this one. I'm going to show you in a moment. First, we'll just have a look and see what this looks like. I'm very excited. But we did have a few team members order this as rewards. So I can't get too excited because it actually might not be ours. It might be someone else's. And I would be very happy for them if they get it because good for them. But I'm sure whoever it is won't mind. Actually, I'll message Bruno and say, is it ours? Because I probably shouldn't open it fully if it's not. Okay, so we'll await with bated breath to see, oh, hello, if they are ours. And then I'll know whether I can show you and open it up. Oh, I think they are ours because I just got some trimmer blades. Oh, Bruno's seen the message, everyone. This is good. This is happening. Oh, he's replying. Moment of truth. Now, got to line this up. No. Oh, he said, I don't think so. Now, this is very weird. What have I done here, everyone? See, I told you this was the weirdest pressure point. What have I done? How could I get this so wrong? Because it's like totally skew-if. Or maybe it's this side. No, I think it's this side. I was like, that's really bad. But let's have a look. We can't, the jury's still out, okay? I'm like, what is going on with this? Okay, which side is meant to join up with which side? Is it these two together? Yes, it's meant to be these two together. So why is this so skinny on this side? I don't understand. It's like totally out of whack. Oh, I know why. Silly Billy. Okay, I'm here to help you not make the same mistakes as me. So what I did was, because I flipped it, it's done it in reverse. So if we flip this, even though I really wanted that paper, it actually lines up properly. Can you see here? So that's what I did. You need to keep it the way that it's going to be on the front cover. So what I should do is, so I wonder if I needed it like this. Already look at Kylie's brain. She's going, I'm seeing numbers, people, and it's like hurting my brain. But if I wanted it to be this way, which is what we wanted, right? So I probably should have put this underneath with the right one on the right side. Yes, I think it needed to be like that. Because what did we ended up doing? I think I ended up flipping it this way, and that's what went wrong. Is that once I flipped it, it's changed the side, changed the direction. Does that make sense? I hope so. Because I really wanted it to be these ones. But you know what? This is just as pretty. But yeah, that's the pinch point. I knew it was going to be a little bit of a pinch point there, but now we know why it's a pinch point, and it's to do with which way you, yes, switch them left and right. Yes. So if we did this, we could do it this way. Yes, this is a perfect example of doing it like this, and then we can keep the paper. However, it just won't join. But I think that's still pretty good. So thank you, Vicky. That is a very good suggestion. I think that that's the best solution, because then I can still use this pretty paper. So there you go. I did it on purpose. I did it intentionally so that it could learn from my mistake. Yes, it was a gift redemption. Ah, how annoying. But I'm very happy for whoever got this gift redemption. I should message them and say, do you mind if I open up your gift redemption live? I don't think they'll mind. They're getting it for free. That's how generous we are. Yeah, I think it looks good too. I agree. So let's line that up as best we can with our die. Hopefully you love the Keeping It Real channel, because that's what I'm calling my channel. Keep it real. Because, you know, it doesn't always work out the way that you'd like it to work out, but that's okay. We continue on. We don't let it spiral us. So I don't really like how this joins. Like, that annoys me a bit. But I think once we put the piece in through the middle, like, it will be like distracting. I don't think many people would even notice that. They'll be like, who's going to look at the card and go, oh my goodness, she didn't even line it up properly. I think they'll just be happy to receive something very exciting from me. So let me show you this. Let me digress. This is what came in the post. And I'll very, very carefully open this up, and then we'll put it back in again for our lovely team member that redeemed this. So this die, I think, I forget how much they are, but I'm pretty sure they were close to $200 in Australia. Let's have a little look. Let's find out exactly. what are they called? Party alphabet. I'll just do party alphabet. Yes, $218.50. So we have not got these yet because, you know, we've been moving. We've had a lot of different random costs come up. What have I got on there? Already have got glue on here. Oh, please forgive me, team member, that you love us because we give you free stuff. So, you know, it's a win-win. I'll just get the white piece and do it straight away so that it doesn't stay tacky on there because I will forget. And we want it to be all schmick and amazing. Okay, let's have a look here. Ready to receive, everyone? I haven't seen these yet in real life. Oh, even more suspense. Ready? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Have you seen these in real life? Oh my goodness. So this is the card. So this is really for scrapbooking. However, this would be amazing. Like if you wanted to write, you know, 3-letter word, eat. Do you like how that's my first word? Eat. Sun. Oh, it's so cool. That's a really cool set. So does anyone have these? Our team member does now. They're going to get posted this I think today, Bruno will post that out for them. Oh, how exciting. There's even an exclamation mark. And yeah, that is amazing. That is nurge. It's so nurge. I cannot get over it. But it's very, very special. So thank you, dear team member. I don't know, I didn't ask, but I'm sure you don't mind me showing everyone. And I tidied it up, I promise. We'll put you straight back in your plastic container. But that's a cool thing. Oh my goodness. Like really cool. So I'll make sure that I leave it with the cutters too, because they're probably not ours either. They're probably a gift redemption. Okay. No one was ever here, everyone. No one was here. We didn't see anything. We didn't open anything. If Bruno was here, he'd be like, what are you doing? Oh, I feel so naughty. Such a naughty girl. It's a bit like Taylor Swift's song. This is why we can't have nice things. That's my song. Oh no, I ripped the plastic. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Bruno will be like, this is why you shouldn't have touched it. But I really wanted to see it. I couldn't help myself. And now I've got FOMO. I've got the fear of missing out because it's so beautiful. Oh, wow. They're so cool. Love, love, love. It's very hard being on a budget these days. Like, I used to be able to get everything. I'd be like, yeah, let's just get it all. Now it's like, oh, yeah, we better be careful. We've got trips to go back to Melbourne. Just had a bit more coffee. Now, what do we need to do next? I don't know what to decorate, and maybe I'll get your help, but I don't know whether to decorate this base bit with paper as well. I think it would look nice. If we have something like grungy, maybe. What have we got here in our repertoire? Ooh, there's so many nice grungy pieces. Look at that one. I do like that one. We've also got this piece here, which looks really cool. What other grungy piece have we got here? I think those two are the main ones. There was another one. Oh yeah, there's this one here as well. I think I'm vibing this one here. I think it goes really well with the other piece that we have. So let's do that. And then we can decorate these ones here. And we can do like a mix of some of them for writing and some of them like sentiments. I think that will look really good. Does it have the blades? Bruno's like, put the blades with it, Kylie Bertucci. Yes. He's like, Kylie, what are you doing? He knows me so well. It's our house! Oh my goodness! I need to clap. It was a return order. Oh, I'm so excited. And here I was being so careful. Oh my goodness, it feels like I've won the jackpot of today. Today's day is a jackpot. Come here, little ones. Welcome to our family. Brenda said, I completely forgot about it. So cool. Welcome. I'm so glad you're ours. Hi. Hi. Oh, this is the best. Best day ever. Small things, really, that excite me. But you know what? It's really nice to wait. It really is. Because like I said, I'm just used to going, yeah, get it. Yeah, get it. But you know what? Sometimes having a bit of a budget, having to wait for something, having a bit of FOMO, you know what? It's a good thing. Because now I feel like, yeah, I have more appreciation. Remember the days where we used to do lay-bys? We'd be like, we have to wait. Randy splurged. Oh, that's so good. I know, they're so amazing, Christine, aren't they? Yeah. Hello, Chantel. Good to see you. Ah, you had the same idea, Hope. Yeah, it's the first one. I agree. Great minds. From 2J. Oh, so good to see you just around the corner. Just down the road. Here we go. Like that. And like this. Ah, wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And we've also got our front cover as well. Now that's just something to keep in mind actually when we're gluing down the piece for together, is just seeing if you can make sure that these line up. That would probably be another little point to keep in mind. But yeah, I think it looks good. And I think it is the type of card that will do a belly band too. So there's ribbon that comes with this. I'll have a little look here. Oh, wow. We've got so many friends coming to Perth. It's so exciting. Ah! This is very, very exciting. Friends from Canada have just told us that they're coming. Yay. Now, I think this is the one, the woven white ribbon. Let's go back to the one that I had open and we can make sure that that's the case. Okay, so we've got, oh, and there's the mini corrugated 3D embossing folder too. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And I do like the way they've done this. This looks really good. I think they've taken that from the paper. And look at the corrugated background. That looks really cool, doesn't it? I could even do corrugated on the actual, I'm like, what has happened here? But it's just gone, flipped back. I could actually do it on the paper, which would be cool, wouldn't it? That's a nice idea what they've done in that sample too, where they've got all the squares and they've cut some of them down. Very smart. And what's this sample here? Ooh, that looks so pretty. Oh, we could actually, yeah, I've got that piece that, oh yes, I'm getting some vibes, everyone. Yeah, I'm feeling some excitement. I'm getting some ideas. So let's have a little look here. And I definitely got the right ribbon, didn't I? The woven ribbon white. No, it's white 1/4. Where has that? We've got a whole stack. Oh, is this it here? Yes, I think this is it. Yes. And I've done some colouring here for testing. I'll show you in a moment. Oh, and there's, oh no, that's different. Okay, good. As long as I haven't missed anything. Good. So yeah, I found the ribbon. This is the ribbon here. I actually thought it was this one, but this one's beautiful as well. You could do either. But this is the one that comes with the suite. Just so you know, it's a little bit more sturdy, and you can colour it because obviously being white, which is very handy. So keep that in mind when you're, I just want to make sure it is that one. Yes, good, it is that one. So keep that in mind. So we'll do a little belly band. But the piece that we cut out, why don't we use that? Look how good that looks. And maybe we can put, should we put the corrugated embossing behind it? I think that will look really nice. I really like that. I think that, or even just like that. I think I might even just do it like that. Hey, we could do some stamping in the background. That would be fun for a bit of texture. What have we got here? We could do some of these. I wonder what these would look like stamped. Let's have a little play. Because I'm thinking something with the smoky slate, and even with the, someone was saying that they really like the circle. So we could do like a little, actually this one here is really nice. I think I'm going to go for that one. And then what are the sentiments that we've got? You are seriously the best. Thank you. A little note of appreciation. So that's good. We can pull those out because they can be sentiments that we do in the middle. We're doing so good, everyone. Oh my goodness, I'm so proud of us. And we'll get the smoky slate. Let's have a little look here. And I've got my blocks, which are a little bit grubby, but you'd expect nothing less from a Kylie Bertucci block. a little bit of grubby. It's how I tend to live. Just slightly uncleaned. Oh, Secret C, Hope. Oh, you reckon go bold? I was thinking soft, like, you know, background. Very interesting. I know, that's so funny, but I haven't topped up my nails. But I really do love this colour. I think I'm gonna try the light. I think I don't want it to overpower the paper, and I also want to layer on top and make that the focal point. But I do love that idea of using the Secret C. Very smart. Now, I've got some scratch paper around here somewhere. Where is my scratchy paper? I can't believe those dies are ours. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. I want to cut one out and show you how big it is. Found the scratch paper, everyone. You can stop looking. I knew you were looking everywhere for me. There we go. So we're going to do all different ways just to keep it interesting. All around the outside here, and it's all right if we go over the top here, but if you wanted to keep it within the parameters of your page, then you can just do this. But just keep in mind that it will have a little bit of wiggle. It's just a little bit thicker, that's all. Yay! Now let's see what that looks like. Move that over there. Oh, love it. I'm just going to put a little bit there. I feel like there's a little empty space there. Yes. Perfect. Oh, I really love that. What do you think, everyone? It just looks like it's part of the background, and we can even raise this up too, which will be lovely to give it more definition. And then we're going to have our ribbon, but I don't, oh yeah, we can do it from the back. That'll be good. We'll do a full piece at the back to hide the ribbon. And I'm not sure if we want to, because with the ribbon, you don't want to cover the ribbon because it's sort of going to come apart. Although, yeah, we could actually just have the bow here, and that could mean we could do some dies. I don't know if there is any dies that go with this one, actually. There's just the rectangle dies. And there's the embossing folder as well. So maybe we might have to do some fussy cutting, people. Ooh, I don't mind doing a bit of fussy cutting. We could do this one that we just stamped in some fussy cutting. Or what's another little layer thing that we could do? We could do, ooh, I know, we could do a bit of the corrugated embossing and then do like a sentiment layer. But I do really like this. I think I'm going to do, we'll have a look and see what it looks like in the Secret C. Who was the Secret C suggestion again? Was it you, Charlotte? Oh, it's Hope Renee, Smarty Pants. Let's have a little look. And we could actually, I wonder what this would look like embossed on black. Ooh, I feel like we're going somewhere here. I've got this little piece here that I've kept from my previous chopping. I don't want it to be all that though, but let's just do some white embossing, and this can just be like a little prototype just to see what it looks like, because I can't envisage what this will look like with white emboss. I like to be heavy-handed with my embossing buddy. Yes, good. And then we've got our it's stuck. I think because I used this with some what do you call it? Stampin' Seal when I cut it. So now it's stuck on there, but that's all right because we're gonna cut it out, so it actually doesn't matter. I was gonna say I'll flip it over, but yeah, it's not a drama actually. But will it stick again? I might do it on the other side just so that it's exactly what I want. So I'll just take off that embossing powder so it doesn't go everywhere all over the desk. And I'll flip this over. Because, yeah, I had the Seal Plus. I was testing to see if I could use Seal Plus to, like, keep things in place when you're running it through the stem. the Stamp and Cut and Emboss machine. And yeah, no, it didn't work. It just was too, like, even when I tried to take the stick off. Hello, Bronwyn. And yeah, it just did not, it was not happy. It just got really, really stuck down to the project because it ran through the machine. So I was like, oh, shame. I've got so much of this Seal Plus, not Seal Plus, the Press and Seal. It would have been nice to use it for something like that. Something that's in my day-to-day. I need to order some more white emboss. I love it. Morning, Bron. Morning from 2J. Oh, so it must be the look of the stamp. Because I was thinking, oh, I must have missed it. Oh, it is too. So always check your stamp. See, it's got the little divots. I thought it was missing bits of the stamp, but it's actually part of the stamp. Okay. Let's do this. Ready to watch the amazingness of embossing. Whoa. Fantastic. Ah! Bruno Bertucci, is that you?
Yes.
Hi, that was quick.
Yes. Oh wow, that looks nice.
Thank you.
Now I've got a story.
Tell me
Story
a story.
time.
Story time.
So took the car to get the thing,
Mm.
as you know.
Mm.
When I was waiting out the front,
Mm.
and the guy said, "Is the RAV4 yours?" And I said, "Yes."
Mm.
And he said, don't you ever touch the brakes? And I was like, yes. I don't understand what the question is.
Yeah.
And so anyway, then I went inside, picked up the keys, and that was it.
Mm.
And as I was driving away, I'm like, what on earth
Did he mean?
did he mean?
Mm.
And so I pulled over and I asked ChatGPT what he could mean.
Right.
What he could have meant.
Yeah.
And he was saying, maybe he meant that the brakes need attention, and I was so confused.
Yeah.
so confused.
Yeah.
Anyway, I rang back
Yes.
and I said, oh, this is a strange question, but the guy who dropped the car off outside made this comment and I just want to know what he meant.
Mm.
And so she asked the guy, she's like, oh, was he like, did he look like this? And I had no idea what he looked like. And so she asked one person and he's like, no, I didn't say that. And so then she asked the other one.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, what I meant was that the car is in such great condition, it looks like it's never been driven.
Whoa.
And I said, we literally just drove across the country. And she's like, that's an amazing car.
Wow. So I reckon they must have done something pretty amazing after the accident. Like whether they changed something, but I don't know.
They wouldn't have
Normally
done
they don't
anything
do anything
mechanical.
mechanical. Yeah, it's just all wow.
And I was like, as I was driving away, I was like, what on earth
Would he have meant?
did he mean?
Yes. Well, that's
So
a
how about
compliment.
how about the letters?
Do you know how excited I was? Because I was like, oh no, I've ripped the plastic and it's a team redemption. I'm like, oh.
Well, the only one this is why, because I was looking in the demonstrator orders and I couldn't find anything.
Yeah.
But it was a replacement order.
Ah.
Remember how we, on our first pre-order, we ordered doubles of things that we already had?
Oh, I love it. Yes.
Yeah.
That's where it's from.
And so I sent them back.
I love it.
And I'm like, well, what do I spend 172 or however much it was?
Mm.
And I thought,
hello. We were saving up for you. Oh, that's great. Well, good job.
I'm happy about that.
You've kicked goals already this morning. You're done for the day now. You've achieved all you need to achieve.
Now I'm going to post. Look at I just put up there.
What is that? Oh, the basket.
Yeah.
Cool.
Hi
Hi, Tess. Good to see you.
Is that Tess Hareen? Hi.
Yes.
Who else is there? Bronwyn Bent.
Yep. And Chantel from Toojay.
Hi, Shanty.
Cheryl.
Cheryl Hurst. I just sent you something today, Cheryl.
Oh,
and I
something's
just
coming
sent
your
you
way.
something Bronwyn Bent.
Oh.
Oh, wow. That looks
And
really
Kenzie's
nice with
here.
the stamping behind it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Renee
I'm
Sue
going to make
Beasley.
another coffee because I need it.
I'll do another one. Thank you.
How's your skiashia?
Oh, yeah. But the
Do you want me to
heat
put that on
pack.
Do Not Disturb?
Sure. The heat pack.
I don't know how your Do Not Disturb works.
The heat pack is helping a lot. I've got one of those really cool, what would you call it? It's like, oh, hello, Kayla. Good to see you on here. Yeah, it's got like a USB plug. And so I've used a battery, like one of the power banks. And it's heating up my back, which is just lovely. And it braces you. Brace position. So it's very good. Thank you, Amazon, or wherever it came from. Now, let's have a look here. So the only thing with doing a belly band on something like this, I think that we're not going to be able to do a ribbon band, because if we do ribbon, I'll show you what happens. Ask me how I know about this. So I remember tying a bow and going, yeah, that's great. And then when I went to open the card, I can't open it. It's stuck. So, yes, you're right, Hope. You're spot on. So I think we'll do like an actual belly band, because then it can come off. Does that make sense? And we'll do it in, what have I got around here? What scrappy? Oh, I've got quite a lot of basic black here that we can use up. Let's do something like this. I think if we do, yeah, I think that should work. And that should join up, but we shall see. Usually what I like to do for belly bands is a full piece of cardstock and then just cutting down in length. But let's just see. I think this looks like it should join. What about this way? That looks a bit small. Let's see what else I've got here. Have I got like a half piece in full length? Is there one over there? No. What about over here? Oh, I've got a full sheet here.
Can I interrupt your programming?
Sure.
Hey, everyone, what did you think of this card from last week?
Oh, my goodness. If you didn't see Bruno's card, you need to
I love
go
the
and
cover.
check it out.
As though that wasn't enough. Open it. Megan!
Megan!
Oh, it's not open properly.
Oh.
Oh,
yes, that's right. We flattened it. It still looked amazing, even like that. Hello, Megan Lacorny.
MLC. Okay. Now you can
Tear
do it.
and tape the ribbon. Ooh, thank you, Hope. Yes, going to do that. That's a great idea. Oh my goodness. It even like wowed more. Look at that. Isn't that amazing?
The
So go
opportunities
and
are
look.
endless.
Go and look. It was his last video that he made. Beautiful, Bruno. You did such a good job.
Thank you,
of that.
Sarah. Thank you, Kathy. You're the best.
And it was a big help to me because, yeah, it was like a lot going on with my family and booking tickets and then my friend's mum. And it was like, whoa, there's a lot going on. So, yeah, I've got no idea why I have sciatica. I was like, oh my goodness, there's so much happening. But, you know, for everyone, like it's not just us. I know all of you are going through things as well. Everyone is going through something at the moment.
Sorry, Bronwyn, I misspoke. I haven't posted it yet.
Oh, it's still coming. That's a bit excitement.
Can you tell I'm excited about having a good inspection?
Yeah. So, I've just scored it at the length of the card, and then I like to wrap it around. That's usually how I like to do my belly bands. But what you can do is, what it basically means is that I know it's going to go to the edge where the seam is. And instead of like bringing this around and gluing here on top, you can glue it underneath. And then that seam is going to be almost looking like it's seamless. And you don't have to be too like tight with this. You want it to be loosey-goosey a bit. Yeah, like so. That feels really good. So avoid the temptation of like pushing it, you know, over too much. And you can see here, like it bent really nicely. It's got like a little border here. So yeah, the scoring really does help. Just that first score line is all I do for the belly band. And then we'll stick that down. And I loved Hope Renee's idea of putting the ribbon on the belly band. That's very smart. You're a smart cookie. So we'll definitely do that. So just, yeah, make sure that that's all lined up. That's all happy. And then give that a little bit of time to dry. And that actually will, I put that on the back. I like that being on the back, that little seam, where no one will even know that it's there. It will just look seamless. We'll feed that in there, like so. Excellent. Look at that. Wonderbar. And then we can have, and I'll stick down this paper. I think we'll definitely stick it down as opposed. Oh, oh no. I flipped it over, everyone. What are we going to do? I hate it when I see another piece and I go, oh, which side? I think it's going to look good this side. Yeah, now that this is up here, because I was thinking that it disappeared too much on there, but it's actually good. Let's stick it down. Make a decision, Kylie. Yes. I really like that paper too. There was too much of a decision to make.
Sorry, a bit of my beard is in there.
Oh, disgusting. Are you sure it's beard?
Yeah, the other bits are longer and curlier. You asked.
I did. I started that. Now, let's have a look at the ribbon idea. So if we go like this around the belly band, and as Hope Renee said, we'll use some tear and tape to secure this down. And I think it would look really good with like tying a bow. But yeah, it doesn't have to come undone, this bow. So we'll just get enough ribbon that I can do that. And then we can just gauge what it will look like. So gross. We are disgusting. And actually, it might even be worthwhile using the bow maker for this so that it's a perfect little bow. I think we'll do that. We'll do straight across, stick that down, and then use the bow maker. Because, you know, that's what it's all about. And again, with this one, we can go right to the edge like we did with our seam. So come over here. Oh, we'll go all the way this side actually. So go to that edge and then cut it off on this side. Yes. Bits of beard. Good. Let's do that. And we can just stick this little piece underneath. So we have a little bit there. And that can go underneath this bit. Great. So let's get our tear and tape. Do I know where my tear and tape is? Ooh. Oh, no, that's not it. I was like, what? Have I found it already? Ah, I did. I put it back. Oh, bravo to you, Kylie Bertucci. I'm really proud of you when you do things like that. It really, future Kylie really appreciates past Kylie when she puts things away. Thank you for doing that for me. It really helps my lives when things are where they're meant to be. Okay, that looks great. And I think if we put the other bit, so that's going to be behind. So I think we can leave that front bit a little bit loose, to be honest. Like, I think it will look more natural, and then have just another sticky bit at the end here. And we don't actually need a lot because this is quite strong, this tear and tape. So we'll just do that there. And then you can use your, take your pick tool. I've got nails, so it does help. But yeah, you take your pick tool, the little spiky bit helps. Or the end of your snips are fantastic as well. Okay, that looks good. And stick. Oh, we want to line you up properly though. You got to be straight, buddy. Yes. And then this one here, you can see with the snippies, you just sort of use that to get in between the two layers. Especially something like ribbon like this, it does tend to want to come back up. Like, to separate the two can be a little bit tricky. So yeah, you take your pick tool or your snips will really help to undo that. You know it's for love when he leaves pieces of himself in your beverage, Kylie. Oh, that's a good one, Megan. A little glue dot underneath. That's a great tip. Love it. Keep sharing the tips, everyone. We all learn from each other. It's fantastic, isn't it, with our craft community? Oh, I really like that. And I really love this being sort of a little bit loose on this side. Yeah, because it just looks a little bit, like, it's great, but it just looks a little bit unnatural. So you could even use a little bit less, you know, just this bit overlap here is probably where you could put some glue. But that looks really good. I'm very happy with that. So we've got this bit here, and then we'll do our little ribbon. And I think the sentiment on the front, could we do this one here, which was the your I don't know what it says again. You are seriously the best. I think that will look really good. We'll layer it over the top. And oh, I don't know if the bow is going to fit if we have that one. What's the other one? The thank you. And a little note of appreciation. Well, let's do all three. Let's emboss and let's see which one we like. Let's see which one's our fave. And I've also got my bow maker here. Okay. Let's get some blocks. This is a really fun card, can I say? Like, really fun. We haven't even got to like decorating the inside. I'm only doing the front cover at the moment. It's so good. It's the card that needs to be decorated forever. We love these sort of cards because it's like, yeah, the actual mechanism itself was quite simple. Oh, we didn't tell Bruno our story about what I did to in the pinch point. It sure was a pinch point. We knew it would be, but I didn't I didn't think that pinch point through, but it's good because now we know about that pinch point. I feel like it's meant to be this way, but you know, not that it matters. Yes. Wonderful. Little note of appreciation. And our last one. Thank you. Oh, that one's not going to fit. That's okay. We've got plenty of scrappy around here. Not that one because it's got a big score line in the middle of it. What's this one over here? I think this one looks good. I had some extra bits and pieces over here from my prototypes, from all my trials and errors. And I'll just do a couple more because we were going to do some on the inside too, weren't we? So we'll just do that one. It's not going to hurt to have more. Good. Well done. Oh, see, this is why we need to do extra bits because randomly that one didn't stamp. Let's pull this back up. Oh yeah, that's better. Oh no, it did go. I don't know what I thought was there. I think it just had a little bit of extra powder. They all look very good. And then we've got this one here. Pop this back in the jar. Excellent. Now, for those of you that are just jumping on, community service announcement, OSR is going to be closing all of the previous retreats after my live today. So please, please, please go and get any of the past retreats are available at the moment for $35 US. So they're discounted by $10 and you can go and get the previous ones as well. Collect the set. Yeah, I don't want you to miss out because Lisa was going to close it a couple of days ago and I said, just let me do my live on Friday or Thursday night for a lot of you. Let me do it then just so I can tell everyone one last time so they don't miss out. I don't want you all miss out. So we held it back for just 2 days. So that I could remind you all. I might get Bruno to send out an email too, one last email. Make sure it's all embossed. It's a really nice font, that one. I really like it. Is it all good? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So I'm leaning towards the You Are Seriously the Best. Like, seriously the best. So let's have a little look at that one. And I'm sure there's some dies out there that will cut this really amazingly, but I do love to snip. I am a fussy cut girl. I really enjoy it. Didn't always, but I have learnt some techniques that have helped me immensely to feel more confident when I'm snipping. There we go. Oh, I really love that. Yep, and we can still do a bow. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Love, love, love. But we will do a couple of these because these can go on the inside. This would be a really nice wedding card, I have to say. Like, there's some really great stamp sets, like sentiments that Stampin' Up have got for weddings, for, yeah, anniversaries. I've noticed there's a few more anniversary style sentiments now. If you're a demonstrator, like, keep sandboxing sentiments that you need. I think that's probably one area that Stampin' Up could really appreciate our input, is like what sentiments we're looking for. I would really love a hashtag love it chop it. I feel like having some of the well-known little sayings that each demonstrator has that you watch online would be really cool. Just some fun little sayings that we like to use, and like even, you know, hashtag Stampin' Up, or yeah, it would be cool. I'd like a hashtag one. I think it would be fun. But yeah, just even like because there's a whole new word usage out there now with young ones. I think it would be so funny to have one that was like all like skibbity, sigma, Riz. Like, I think it would be really fun to have a stamp set with all of the, like, if we're trying to get young ones to be interested in stamping, I think Stampin' Up should really jump on board with those funny little sayings that are around now. Do any of you guys know any of those new words now? You know how back in the day we'd be like, oh, wicked, and our parents would be like, oh, you can't say that. That's how can bad be good? That's really bad. And then we go, yeah, it is bad. Yeah, so bad. And what was some of the other things? Oh, that's grouse. Oh, so grouse. Yeah, there's a few sayings that we had when we were youth, hey? Back in our days of our youth, what were words that you used that were funny, that your parents didn't know what you were saying? It was like your own little language that you'd say. Well, now it's skibbity, Riz, Sigma. We'll have to get a few others. I'll go to ChatGPT. And then we'll do a sandbox and tell Stampin' Up that they need to do a sentiment on millennial speech. Is it millennial speech, or I think it's Gen Z, isn't it? What's the latest generation of teenagers? Are they Gen Z? I think so. Oh, Generation Alpha. On the tail end of Generation Z. So if we say what language do they use? Oh yes, slay, doing great. Riz, charisma or charm. Sus, suspicious. I'm sorry, but sus was ours. She goes. Ah, yes, Gen Z, so it's Gen Alpha. Mid, mediocre. Ah, so mid. I love mid. That's cool. Bet is agreement. Cap or no cap is lie or truth. Like, seriously, no cap. Truth. And fur is for real. FR. Fur. NPC, someone behaving robotically or predictably. Ugh, so NPC. Oh my goodness. I wonder what it stands for. Behaving robotically or predictably. Ah, that's so funny. And what's the other one? Delulu. Delusional in a funny or harmless way. Delulu. So Delulu. And they'd go, no, no, yes, no, no. I'm like, what? Why has no become Noah? Anyway, having fun. So we need a alpha, like a little, stamp set with all of them. You've got Riz, and then that could be great teenage cards, and they'll be like, oh my goodness, this is like so mid, but I actually love it. It's actually Riz. It's so Sigma. I really want to have a blurb and just say, so Riz. I was like at this mid place the other day. And they were like NPC, man. Like, I know they say a lot of like, Noah. It's when you realize you're old, right? If you don't know anything I'm saying, we are officially old. We have officially been, we know how our parents felt when we were saying things that they were like, what are these children saying? What are they listening to? What is this music? Back in my day. Here we go. Oh my goodness. Look at this, people. Yes. Let's lock it down, peeps. Let's lock it down. Stick this baby down. So I've got this one. I'm going to do the glue dot. I feel like I need a standing table in here now with all my glue dots, with all my silly little sciatica stuff. I think it would be a good option for me to be able to stand up if I need to stand up. Oops. I don't understand anything you say, but the girls are here with me cracking up. That's so funny. Yeah, I speak your language, girls. Yeah. We understand each other. That's really funny. Yeah, we've been left behind, peeps. We need peeps. We need peeps. And there's so many that Jessie says that really make me laugh. I'd love like sentiments like that with all the slang stuff. That's really funny. Bruno made up one. I don't know if we've ever told you this one, but he, how people are like LOL for laugh out loud. It doesn't mean lots of love, okay? So it means laugh out loud. And he came up with one where he would say, instead of LOL, he would be like EAFN, EAFN. And EAFN stood for I exhaled air from my nose. So we sent something, and if he said EAFN, it was like Brenna was going, didn't even open his mouth. He just exhaled air from his nose. I was like, okay. So it was pretty good, but, he didn't get a laugh. We didn't get a laugh. I was talking about the bow maker. Oh, yes. Elijah thinks I'm too embarrassing if I try to be cool. Yeah, they hate it. They hate it when you're like, so red. Bruno did it with some young ones when we were back in Melbourne. And they looked at him. They rolled their eyes and they're like, just go and sit down. Like, don't even try. My 34-year-old daughter told me the other day that no one uses Riz anymore. It's gone, has it? It's come and gone. Oh, that's classic. Things do go out of fashion very quickly. But yes, it would be funny to have something like that. So let's do some of these ones. I'm really happy with that front belly band. I think that looks amazing. And this one here, we can just keep it really simple, and we can use a couple of our dies here as well. which are fantastic. So we've got, what have we got in here that we could possibly, oh yes, does this one fit as well? Oh, perfect. So we could do paper all the way along, and then some of these I can add like a place to write. And then we've got some sentiments that we can add as well. This one here probably isn't big enough for using as a writing piece, but I actually don't mind this one. I mean, it's not ideal, so maybe we'll just chop some. So anyway, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces. Fantastic, fantastic if you're doing like a landscape style project where you've got like a 12 by 12 and it's got like an image all the way across. You could actually cut it so that it goes all the way across. I just want to measure what this actually is in inches all the way across. So it's way bigger than 12 by 12. So yeah, you'd have to extend a little bit extra. But that could also be, if you went from here to here, you could skip the middle bit because that's a bit covered. So that could be, you know, partially done. You could like cut partially because it's behind anyway. Or you could make these parts like sentiments so that you've got all in one row, all of the pieces together. Yeah, so this bit here will come together really quickly and easily. So we've got some beautiful paper we can use here for our inside pieces. So let's have a little look here at what we've got in our repertoire. So I definitely want to use these. So that will give us a couple. What else have we got here? Oh yeah, this one looks nice. We've got this one as well, and this one on this side. So that's another 2 pieces, and then we just need 2 more. Ooh, look at that one. And then we'll do that side. So there are our 6 pieces. So we've got, yeah, different styles. We could do the same, but you know, why not mix it up and have different ones? It's a great way to show off the paper as well. And remember, we're doing it the old olives size because we've done the berry burst size, and this has got to be a really nice border here. So just cut all your pieces old olive. So we've got 6 pieces that we're doing, isn't it? Yes, 6. And remember that the old olive is your Poppy Parade cut in half. So if you've already cut, you know, done Love It, Chop It, then you're going to just cut your paper in half, which is awesome. Just like so. And this one here. Brilliant. We'll pop all of those over there. And now we can get sticking. Look at that. Magnificent. I'm happy with that layout. What do you think? So I've been doing competition with Jessie and Sarah. Sarah's in Adelaide, and Jessie you all know very well. And we have been doing a Apple Watch fitness competition, and it's really motivating. Can I just say, it's the best, like for me, I think the best way to get me to move is to have a bit of a competition. And so I can go on my app and then go to people, and then it's got how much I'm up to. So yeah, I'm betting both of them. I'm at 950. Jessie's like, she's a bit sneaky, so I've got to stay ahead. We've still got 5 days, but it's such a cool way to get each other moving. So I forced Bruno to go for a walk the other day around our area. We went to areas that, you know, sadly as a woman, I can't go to, just in case you run into someone. Not that it's not a safe area. It's a really safe area, but we're still getting used to it. And I'm the type of person that would just not want to put myself in a situation where, you know, if someone came out of the bushes, you know, it's the old story, what would you rather, your daughter be trapped in the forest with a bear or a man? It's like, yeah, it's just too scary as a woman. So I'd like to stick to public spaces when walking. But yeah, so it meant we got to go sort of on the track and went behind the back area, and it was fantastic. And we got to see some more kangaroos, and it was just such a nice walk. So I would really love to include that in my daily routine. And I'd really, really love, even more so, to be able to start sort of trying to jog / attempt to run. But we shall see, because my sciatica is putting a bit of a stop to that at the moment, which is very frustrating. Now, from here, what I think we can do, we've got these beautiful papers, and we do want to be able to write somewhere. So some options that you could possibly do so that you don't, and, you know, note to self, probably should have done the belly band after. But I think I could put a piece here of basic white, and then that would be a great place to write. It shouldn't affect the belly band too much, but it would have been really cool to have a pull-up one, so that then you've sort of got a little stand as well behind this piece here. So that's a really great way to have sentiments, and then you can have just like decoration and sentiments on the inside. But we can just do a few pieces here on the inside, just for people like to write on. And I think these two here I would be happy for writing. So if you get some basic white cardstock, which I know I saw some here. Yes, I did. I was like, I'm sure I've done some card bases. So as I said, we've got this one. So I'll just test this. Ooh, you know what else we've got to keep sure of? We might have to change this anyway, because I did the belly band with just this. So I should have actually completed the whole card and put all of this on the inside, because that's really going to change the belly band structure too. So let's just have a little look. And it's all right. We know how to do surgery. So if that's the case, I might add the little flip section, and then this can stay as is and just have some sentiments and little bits and pieces instead of having something written in there. Because it would be quite awkward writing. I think the only places you could probably do writing are these ones if you're going to write afterwards. If you tried to write here, it would be, you could do it, like if it's stuck down, you just have to sort of maneuver it so that you can have it flat and be able to write, which, yeah, it is possible. I'm giving you all the pinch points. So let's just have a look at what happens now that we've got a thicker card here. So I'm going to have to probably extend this belly band by quite a bit. Yeah, it's like, oh no, ooh, see the benefits of having loosey goosey. Oh, it's actually quite good. I'm shocked. And what if we add this piece here at the back? Will it still be okay? Because I think that would look quite nice, even though it would be better if we had another piece, but like a card base. So, you know, the Calypso coral size. So it's a little bit tight, but just note to self, for next time, do your whole card first. But I think we can do it. I think there's a will and a way, because it felt like there was plenty of space there. Like that. Wonderful. And then inside, so this bit here is, we can stick it down and then we can add little pieces and things on. But all I did was just do this piece here and look at your, open it right up and look at your spacing above and below in this section. And then you want to bring this so that it is, you know, centered basically. So just line it up on both sides, and then you can see with your gap here if you're sitting in the right place, and then just push down. And you can see here like the top and the bottom, that looks really good. And you've got a bit of wiggle room because I've used the Tombow glue to maneuver that. And then if you wanted to, you could just do the same on this side, or you can do what I said at the beginning, which is to close the whole thing up like that. And you can see that that's all there. And put your glue on here. I mean, this is, for me, this is the easiest way, rather than trying to eyeball everything. Make sure that that's all pushed down, and voila. Just give that a bit of time, push down. My 5-year-old niece thought the movie had finished when an ad came on. Hello, Rochelle Anderson. Good to see you. Oh, of course I dirtied it. We wouldn't have it any other way. This is why we need a little, you know, cover. Because Kylie will find a way anywhere there's white. So look at that. Oh my goodness, I love it. This is so cool. And we've got our little sentiments here that we can use. We've got a thank you and a little appreciation. And then, of course, if you wanted to add, you know, different little bits and pieces, like some of the leaves that we had at the front, you can do that. We can put those amazing embellishments, the neutrals embellishments. I'll put a couple of those on. We'll do this one down the bottom. Like, it's so much fun. And this could turn into like a brag book. You could have photos on here if you're one that wants to have, like, you know, little memories and photos. We got given a card when we went back to Melbourne from friends that we made the Nepalese momos together. They're like dumplings. And they put it in the card. They put all the photos of our little dinner together. And I thought, what a beautiful idea. Like, imagine if you had, you know, some little event together, or even, you know, a wedding, and this could be your thank you to a special guest that gave you a beautiful gift. You could have some, you know, photos of you together at the wedding or something like that. It's just a really fun project. And of course, you could even do it on the back. Have some things here. Like, don't feel like you have to leave that blank. But it's just a really, really awesome card. So there you go, my lovelies. That's our free class for you all today, because, you know, we love you. We appreciate you. We know that not all of you can join our membership on YouTube, and that also, you know, the online stamping retreat. So we've got the free content for you. But if you want that little bit extra, then this is a little taster to show you the sort of things that online stamping retreat and our video class bundle, what they're all about, so that before you invest, you actually know what you're investing in. I'm very much like, but how do I know it's going to be something I enjoy? How do I know it's something I'm going to learn from? Well, if you learned from this today And I've made it a little bit, you know, I've mixed things up a bit. I've changed things to be the way that I, in my brain, would do it. And by using it with alongside my card templates, I just thought it worked so well to be able to use that. Now, I can't find, I need your help, everyone, looking for the neutrals dots. And I don't want to spill my coffee. We've been there, done that before. I know they're here somewhere, so let's just, you know, lift a few things up here and there, and I'm sure they will reveal themselves. Come here, little ones. Where are you? Where are you hiding? Oh my goodness, Bruno's mum's dog, Jeanette's dog, Bimba, is the cutest little thing. Oh, she's so adorable. We have fallen in love with her all over again. She's like fully our bestie. She had to come and sleep on our bed at the end of the bed every night. And she's just a darling. She's so, so sweet. So we have another family member that we can miss all the way over in Melbourne. We're like, oh, little Bimba, she's so sweet. Even the day that we were leaving, like we could all tell that she just knew something was going on. She was just a bit out of sorts, and she just had this look on her face like she was depressed. It was very cute. I'll see if I can find a photo for you. All of our members got to see, yeah, with the DSP. Actually, it could be in here. That's a good place to look, because there is quite a bit of designer series paper left out over here. Let's do a tag. Look, I'm going to do a tidy with you all. By the time we find the neutral dots, the craft room will be tidied up. Ooh, I found another paper that I would have loved to have used. Look at this one. Oh, we could even cut some of that out. Look at that. Oh, beautiful. Look at this one here. Gorgeous. Oh, I love that one. That would be really nice to cut out, that one. And I'll pop this back in its little container. Oh, I found it, everyone. It's right in front of me, underneath the ink. We can stop looking now. Thank you for your help, everyone. But I'll pop these back. We're here now, so I may as well pop all these back in. All our scrap pieces of paper that we used. And just keep every single little piece. Like, nothing to me is too small. Except maybe this. That's a bit small if that was paper. I'm like, okay, yes, you have permission to go in the bin. Goodbye. Thank you for your service. But these ones, 100%, we can totally use them for all sorts of different things. Layering or stamping, or found some pieces on the floor here. Bit of a stretch for my sciatica while I was down there. Ooh, found another piece over here. How does the paper travel all over this place? Seriously, I need piles when I'm crafting. Piles of where things go. Cardstock here, dies here, stamps here. Bin it straight away. Clean it straight away. Oh dear. Such a messy crafter. But it does mean fun, right? We're having fun. Oh, and we got the delivery of the alphabet. How cool is that? So let's have a little look at these. Yay, there they are. Found them. You can all stop looking now. Thank you. That's what I love to say to Bruno. Oh, good. You found it. Awesome. I can stop looking now. In fact, I think he was the first one to inaugurate that. When we don't actually go looking, we just like wait for each other to find it. We're like, oh, good. Oh, I'm so glad I got up out of this chair to help you look. Naughty. All right. So let's open this one. And I think if we, on the front here, I think some nice white ones would look good. I don't want to put them on here, the base, because they'll actually get lifted off when you go to lift the belly band off. It will probably rip them off. So I would stick to putting them here on the embellishments on there. So I think if we do, can you hear that plane? They have fighter jets that come past here. It's crazy. I'm just going to stick with the little ones, and I think if we do something like that, and then maybe, ooh, maybe we can go like this and do a bit of a mashup. Come here, little one. Oh, you got stuck, didn't you? Oh, you lost your sticky. This is where the next surgery piece comes in. It's our good old trusty, take your gluing glue cleaner and then just come up underneath so that you can lift the sticky bit with it. Don't you love our tools? Look at that, the sticky bits with it. Love it, love it, love it. And then we can go like that. Whoa, look at that. I really like that idea, having a bit of embellishment, because I like them being near each other, but I was like, oh, I don't know how I'm going to do that with all the things here. So that all sticks together. And then inside here, if we do, I think some of the basic white ones will be awesome here. Isn't that gorgeous? Yes. And then maybe some just around this note here. Come here, little one. Don't you go onto the zone of stickiness. I think this needs a little bit of smushing. Sometimes when it's not grabbing, it either needs new claggy bit there or just a bit of reshaping. Sometimes it can get a bit squishy. What are you going to do? Yes, that's better. Ah, beautiful. And remember with these white neutral dots that you can colour them as well. So what do you think, peeps? Do you like it? I really love this card. I think that I'm going to be using this prototype over and over again with lots of different papers that we have. So look out for this one again, because it was really fun. I think the only pinch point that we would need to be aware of is doing the belly band at the end, but fortunately I'd left a lot of space, so that worked out fine. And also when doing the paper on the inside, making sure that you don't do what I did and flip, so where you trace it. But I think it's come up nice, even though it's not perfectly joined with the paper. I don't think it's a drama, really. It's such a beautiful project that I don't think it's that noticeable. But yeah, so I think that's probably the only, for me, this paper bit was probably the biggest pinch point. Everything else was really simple. And even that, like, it's not that difficult. You just got to pause, think about it, think how it's going to stick on when you cut it out, and make sure that you're not flipping the way that you cut it. So thank you so much for joining us today. If you liked this video, if you feel like it's good to share with others, please do so. Please share this video. Please like, please subscribe. That would help our channel to reach more people. And that means that we will keep creating videos for you, free content, if you keep sharing. If we don't get the support, well, guess what? No videos. They go away. Ah, look at this little rogue piece here. It's dry now. Got my curls. So yes, please continue to support us, and that will mean that you continue to get my videos. There we go. Oh, look at all the likes. Thank you. Because, you know, it was all free. Free, free, free. just for you. This is what we would normally charge for, but we'd love to give you this content. Yes, puppy picture. Yes, do the puppy picture. Good call, Megan Lacornu. Show me the puppy. And then we'll take a photo of the card too. Photos. Firstly, this one here is very cute. She's so cute. Okay, you ready? Ready to receive? And then I'll get a few more here. There is Bimba. She's just chilling out on the couch, living her best life. I know, so cute. And then there was this one. Well, that's actually when I was sitting across from her on the couch. I'm just like, oh my goodness, she's hilarious. Like, that's how she was sleeping. And then there was this one here. Her cousin came over. So Brenna got a cousin photo. So that's our nephew's doggy, and that's Bimba on the left there. And then there's this cute one that Bruno was snuggling her like a little baby, because she is a little baby. Look at her. So cute. And look at how she's looking at him. Like, she's just the cutest little thing. Yeah, a little cavoodle. So same as what Jasper and Bella were. But yeah, she's a different character again. She stole Bruno's eye mask. He likes to wear an eye mask at night just so he doesn't get disturbed with the light and things like that. She stole it from his bedside table and chewed it apart. She's so naughty, but she's too cute to get upset at. Yeah, so little cutie. I don't know if I ended up getting any photos with her, but she's just so sweet and a lot of fun. Lots of cuddles. Yeah, I don't think I got one with her. But yeah, super, super cute. Adorable, in fact. So that was really nice to get lots of puppy cuddles. Well, interesting you say that, Megan, because although we loved having her, we said to each other, you know what, it's just so good to be flexible and to just go wherever and do whatever. But it's so nice to know that Mum has a puppy that we can go back to and cuddle and then say goodbye to. It's just, we love them so much. It just breaks our heart. Like, I'm just constantly was watching her and checking up on her, and I'm like, no, I can't do that again. Life's too stressful already to add a puppy that I care about too much. Yeah. So we love them, but yeah, don't think I could do that again. Too emotional. I get too attached to these cute little puppies. Now, I think that looks good there, doesn't it? Is that a good little angle? I feel like that. Oh, yeah, that's good. That's better. So there we go. Yay! Beautiful. Beautiful. You got me all excited for a moment. Funny you say that. No. That's too classic. It sounded like we were going to, but no. It cemented the no. No, it's too hard. And like, you know what? From here in Perth, we can take off over to Bali really quickly and have an amazing trip. Like, there's a lot of amazing things that we can do because we don't have a puppy. And yeah, I think that it would be too difficult. Like, even going to over to see like everyone in Melbourne so quickly, it just would be so difficult. I know we'd get lots of people going, sure, we'll take it, but you just, I don't know, you feel bad leaving doggies with people, and I stress about them all the time. So there it is, all locked up, all finished, somewhere to write. So there we go. I know, I'm so happy with this project today. Thank you so much for joining us. And if you're our members, I've already put up the members video. And before you ask, Megan, yes, I'm going to visit the Crazy Crafters today, our beautiful Stampin' Up team. So look out for that one. And yes, oh yes, we've got Sydney next year. Yeah, I'm sure we will come. Unless something crazy is happening, who knows? Who knows what's happening by the time next year comes? Can't keep up. But lovely to see you all here. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you go over to our YouTube page, you can see the subscription that you can join. We have lots of amazing content. If you're a Stampin' Up demonstrator, we have monthly training that we put up there, and content that can help you to run your Stampin' Up business. So you can just get the next level. It's like the demonstrator training level or the creative level, and you get a lot of behind the scene videos and things as well. So thank you very, very much for supporting us, for subscribing, for sharing, and we shall see you next week for more content. Bye everyone. Thanks for being here. Big hugs. Bye.